Hello there, LinkedIn family. Jonathan here from Some Talented People. So the term growth mindset is thrown around quite a lot. I've seen it on posts from my other ambassadors and on posts from people in general. And I thought what I'd do is I'd just give you the background. So I read about this in 2010, and this research was carried out by Dr. Carol Dweck. And growth mindset is essentially the idea that through practice and purpose that we can all become better at pretty much anything we choose to. That brains are not fixed and intelligence is not fixed. These are ideas that came from a century and a half ago, or even longer. You know, the idea, for example, that certain racial variations had different intelligence was propagated by white imperialists. So growth mindset is the idea that if you practice, you can get better. And more than that, it's the way in which you communicate. So this is advice especially for all you parents out there. Growth mindset is now being spoken about in school, but because people cannot see the system they're in from within it, people do not yet understand that is the communication that adults give to children that is the real powerful influence. So the example that Carol Dweck cites in her book Mindset, I'll put a cover shot at the end of this video, looks at the idea, or looks at this experiment she conducted with 400 11-year-olds, and she gave these 400 11-year-olds a fairly hard maths test. And when they finished the test, she split the group into two. And to one group, she said, "Well done on the test. I bet you worked really hard." And to the other group, she said, "Well done on the test. I bet you're really smart." Then she said, "Who wants to do a harder test?" Of those children praised for being smart, 80% said, "No, we've got our label for being smart. We don't want to risk that." Whereas a corresponding, I think it was 90% of those praised for hard work said, "Bring it on." Now, the fact of the matter is that that simple change of 3 or 4 words liberates in the mind of children the idea that they can get better. Whereas praise for praise's sake means nothing. It's useless and frankly damaging. And then what she did was she gave the children a test of the same standard level as the first test, and the performance of those praised for being smart fell by 30%, whereas the performance for those praised for hard work rose by 25%. And in another talk I saw of hers on YouTube, she showed a brain scanner attached to the child, attached to the head of a fixed mindset child, and attached to the head of a growth mindset child. And in the fixed mindset, the brain is cold and dormant. It just does not respond. Whereas in the growth mindset brain, there is blood flowing across the whole system as it finds errors, tries to solve them, tries to fix them, and works out new versions of the answer. And basically, fixed mindset praise is effectively shutting down your child's brain power, and is extremely damaging. So by the book Mindset, obviously we as adults have mindsets, and there are many more than just the growth and the fixed mindset. Mindsets are how we approach life. So I would seek out Carol Dweck on YouTube, look at some of the videos, and somewhere online there is a mindset questionnaire to see which kind of mindset you fall into. So have a nice day, be good, I'll see you again. Cheers.